I told him, because see, I'm older than him, and I told him that I had an ex when I was like, when I was around his age, I had an ex that I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get over, and it really like it. I in my mind, I was just like, I'm gonna prove that if she keeps saying that I don't love her and this is the only thing that I want, I'm gonna prove that that's not true. I have an ex that was a flight attendant that started using that and saying that I only wanted to get back because of that. It led me to getting her fired from her job, and I'm crazy turning around saying, "See, I still want you." It fucking psycho. It's psycho. I went through that shit forever. I was blamed for the relationship. It's just like the energy, the essence of
But
that
that's how I
person.
know you really
To
tapped in because you could call her anything. When you said she was
girl,
a
can
psycho, see, I
you
ain't gonna lie to
finish?
you.
Let me
You like
talk,
I call them psycho
honey.
warriors. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I'm not
I
sorry,
don't
but
even
go
want
ahead.
to. Can you go, sweetheart? What's your name up here? Can you give us a little break? Cause
I I
Nelly don't
was
know how
I
to
wasn't
be
trying to
quiet.
interrupt nobody. I was
I'm
just
not
trying
saying
to
nothing else. I
listen.
promise you. I'm not saying nothing else.
You
Just
good?
don't do that to me. I really love you. I'm not saying nothing else.
I
You
love
got
you
my word.
too.
You got my word. Go ahead.
But go ahead, sweetheart.
Oh, I was gonna say, I have spoke to him. I spoke to him with a few other ladies. Of course, I won't say their name because I ain't trying to. I don't want no problems, no beef, no none of that. But I will say, he was distraught. Um, we were, I guess, like it was on IG, of course, because he was on a lot of group chats and stuff like that. And I will
Right.
say he was beat up about a lot of that stuff. I just feel for him because it's like the last time I spoke to him, he was very much like he was wanting to give up. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could prove that to y'all or whatever, but I mean,
No, you're
obviously I
right.
can't.
You're right.
He was
I
very
spoke
beat
to his
up.
auntie. I can call his auntie right now, and
Yeah,
she
he was
told
very
me.
beat up about it. And I'm like, I will say I do give respect to those who, respect the dead, you know what I'm saying? I be on IG and I be seeing a whole bunch of stuff about him and I'm like, listen, like, come on now. Like he was a normal person just like us. Yes, he was on the blogs. Yes, I know y'all went back and forth and he was back and forth with other bloggers. I ain't gonna mention their name out of respect for you to
Well,
not, of course.
let me tell you something because people don't know that. Like I don't, me personally, like how I'm live with my phone right here and just talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm being creative. I don't feel like I'm legitimately creating. I feel like I'm just having a conversation and engaging. But then,
Right.
if you see my YouTube, you will see that I have a whole setup, the way that I organize,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I feel like I'm being creative, right?
Right.
So, when I went on vacation in Brazil, I was going to be away from my studio, and I was trying to figure out what could I do to stay in the algorithm. So while I was gone, and so me and Ronnie both mutually decided because if you know, I was pitching and promoting his channel. I was the only one that's doing that, right?
Yeah, I saw that on your YouTube.
Mhm.
Yes.
And so I said, Ronnie, these people, this is what they say about me. This is the information that's out about me. Use this against me in order to keep the blogs going and keep the momentum and YouTube. And I'm gonna get you on my channel. And you notice when I this is how you know I'm not fucking with nobody. If I make up a nickname and just pound their ass with it and just keep hitting them with jokes and shit. See, the fact that I was saying Ronnie name and actually going live on Instagram is it was him and I doing this fake beef shit for clout and content. And I
Right.
want y'all to know that that's what it was. That's my nigga. Me and him ain't never
Mm-hmm.
have no problem. So anybody that's asking for somebody said, what is Lady T's Instagram and YouTube? That bitch is a setup queen. Y'all heard what Whack 100 said about Ronnie, right?
Yeah, I was paying attention.
Whack 100 told me the only reason he said that is because
Right.
Lady T was recording him and sending
He
him.
laughed. He laughed at him. Yeah.
Yeah, because of her. She set him up too. She's the reason why a lot of these bloggers
Mm,
and a
mm,
lot
mm,
of
mm.
people hate him. She's a fucking predator. She sunk her claws in him and took total and he's young, 24, and she's like fucking 50 years
Oh
old.
yeah. Oh yeah.
She
I
financially
found out
abused
about
him.
that. Mm-hmm.
She financially
So it's
abused
giving
him.
Krishan double O.
Yes. 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 And they all was in together laughing at it. Every and when Krishan did that big old
No, I
room, that
seen it. They
stage,
definitely laughed.
all of that live stream she did on Bigo, um, all of that and the people she called up there,
Mm-hmm.
like the bloggers and shit, all of that, they had a conversation prior to her doing that Bigo. That's why they was
Mm.
able to um to come
Mm-hmm.
together. That's why those bloggers knew not to ask real questions because they all already had a conversation behind the scenes. They already knew she was gonna be live on
It
Bigo.
makes
They
so much
knew
sense when you say that because they was
Oh
already
yeah,
ready
they
to
be
go,
lined
and I'm
up.
like, why? No, listen, because I was waiting for Denai. I'm like, why he not up there? To ask, like, why ain't nobody asking her about Ronnie? Why ain't nobody asking her about the baby? And that's how I knew it was a setup, and that's when
it
Denai
was a
said, I'm like,
setup, and I'm telling you,
Hmm.
he
they
on it,
all
he on
they all
it.
had clear instructions not to ask about the baby and not to specifically ask about Ronnie. If anybody
Mm,
should have
mm,
been
mm,
brought up
mm,
and mentioned,
mm,
why is you talking
mm.
about some shit from 5 years ago on
Yeah,
Zeus Network when they
yeah,
don't want you? When
yeah.
Ronnie has been dominating the circus and has the most sufficient narrative going on ever since I left the court. This nigga's in charge of the circus, literally. And you don't mention him, you don't bring it up, you don't debunk him, and you don't mention him because you can't mention him without mentioning your child. So all of those
Mm,
bloggers,
mm.
I won't say the Smiley, the DJ Sky, she's just a do girl, right? But the
Yeah, yeah.
bloggers that cover it, that know the questions that everybody won't ask to answer, they all are in cahoots together. They all was like, they all premeditatedly said, don't bring up
It
the knot,
makes
don't
sense
mention the knot,
though. It
don't
all makes
mention
sense.
Ronnie, don't mention the baby. All of this was
Yeah.
premeditated.
And can we just be honest? Like you the biggest of them all. So my thing was, she called for these specific ones, but not the not. That's crazy. Like
Right.
you,
And somebody
but
said
I feel
blue,
like she knew that you was gonna
and
ask her some real
yeah,
questions, and she
listen, I
knew.
talked. One second. I'm gonna answer that. Blue Rock needs you. Blue Rock needs to run your refund for that day. They was finna kick him off the platform, and I made sure he
Yeah,
had money. He is selfish. That dude is a Mexican immigrant,
yeah.
scared to get deported from Canada, and he looked like Miss Netta in the face.
And if you peep game, she kept saying, "What do you
Mm.
feel about it?" She kept asking Blue Rock, "What do you feel about it?" Because he was so quiet. What do you feel about it, nigga? He
Right, and
ain't
I
saying
kept
shit because
sending.
he don't
I
agree.
kept sending him. Right, he fumbled the interview. He fumbled an
He
opportunity.
fumbled it.
He fumbled, and guess what? He's always been jealous of me because he did the same thing when Carlissa said out of her own mouth that she
All
wanted to
of them
interview
though.
me.
It's not just him. All of them jealous of you.
All of
Fuck
them,
out of here.
and they fumble the content. And yeah, I'm showing, bitch. I'm in charge of your whole sector without having to engage with
Hmm.
you, without having to
Hmm.
engage with any of your minions. And I'm gonna do another video about her today, and
And that's
tomorrow, and the
exactly why they
next
would
day,
never
and
sit
the
at the
next
Oh
table
day,
my
with
and the
you
next
goodness.
because
day.
you are real. They could never sit at the table with him because
Bitch,
at the
I'm
end of the
on her
day,
neck like George
are we
Floyd.
gonna
You
be
think I'm
honest? Are we
lying?
gonna be real? Yeah, real. No, he not lying. No, you not lying. But I just don't like that.
No, you're
If y'all
not.
gonna be
Cause he be
content, can you
gagging
be
me.
fair? Ask them the questions that everybody wants to know. Everybody want to answer these questions, and they just didn't say nothing. They
They
asking
just
about
didn't
this
say
and
nothing.
and this on
Did
baddies.
you
Ain't
see
nobody care about no
Hennessy? That
goddamn
bitch
baddies.
look. Oh,
The
did you
fuck,
see her? She looked like a nasty, stank ass bitch. You know them hoes that wear they loose titties, no bra on, none of them big ass
man.
booties
Oh
that be
my
wearing.
goodness.
She had on a Medea dress sitting up there looking like
It was
Jabba the
giving
Hutt
they all just
sister.
wanted, just more views and is it like they just wanted more stuff
That's
off of her? Like, but
all.
if you not would have came up
Them
there,
bitches look
she
like
would have
they was stuck like
she would have ended
gargoyles.
their
They look
whole
like
life.
real
She
minions
would
for
have ended their
real.
whole life. They
Mm-mm-mm.
did. They
Yeah,
did.
Blueface.
They really did.
Blueface told.
They didn't
Listen,
want no real
Blueface told
questions
Krishan not
asked.
to mess with
And
Hot Tea
again,
Hot
what you
Chocolate.
said, like,
She, girl, I wish I
come
could
on.
mute you. Are you drunk, or can you not hear other people talking when you talking? Because even when I'm talking, I can
No,
hear
I'm
you over
not.
me.
I'm just passionate, babe. That's because it's slow. It's just because it's slow. That's all, babe.
It ain't
I ain't
slow. I
drunk.
hear you
I
in real
promise you.
time. Is it slow?
I'm a lead though.
No,
You ain't gotta
not for
leave.
me.
It
You
is.
ain't gotta leave.
It's
It's just
lagging.
we,
He's
we
lagging on my side.
overlapping.
Baby, it's lagging on my side. Stop doing it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
am talking too much because I'm passionate. Damn, what the fuck? It is
Anyways,
lagging. I'm not gonna lie. Shit.
yeah, I think Chris Sean sent Hot Tea Hot. So, can somebody send me? Do y'all got the messages in that content of Hot Tea Hot Chocolate sending somebody to stab Blue Rock? Because I believe Blueface. Because I believe Chris Sean had her to do that, just like Chris Sean had her to beat up Capping for likes.
Oh my
Can
goodness.
y'all do y'all have those messages? Can y'all send them
I
to me?
don't. Dang. And you know what? I was paying attention to all the bloggers going back and forth and all the beef and all of that. Like, but it was
She
before
did.
all of that happened.
Oh, she did that
Dang.
lie because she was waiting for Ronnie to get hit that night, but they couldn't find him. Didn't I tell you that bitch just like
And
Lil
she
Dirt?
wanted to be seen. If it was good for her to be
Exactly. She
seen, so it
wanted an
didn't look like she was
alibi. That was her
guilty.
alibi.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
that big old lie was her alibi. That's why she randomly did it. And that's why and all of them bloggers, they knew. They hot tea, hot chocolate, just like she sent somebody to stab up Blue Rock, Blueface. All of them knew that was Krishan's alibi because she put a bag on Ronnie's head. When I told y'all that bitch is the female Lil Durk, I mean it.
When did she ever
They
get online with
fans.
any of these people before then? It was
Right.
just weird. It was weird that they all and it's all of them. Come on now, we all know they're tied to one another because listen, when you were saying about the blog pages and how they be having an agenda beforehand, you were very much right about that for
Oh,
sure. I already
I'm gonna
knew.
have me a y'all giving me ideas. I'm gonna have me a good live stream tonight on YouTube. What you laughing at?
Honestly, I don't know. Like honestly, when I be watching your videos, I be dying laughing. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? You think I'm
I
funny?
do. I do. I really
That
do
makes
be
me happy because
laughing.
I really the thing is I know people, black, white, Asian. One thing that everybody want is to be entertained. But if I can drill these
Absolutely.
facts and the real information in your ass, I'm gonna use my gifts to entertain you. That's why I do it.
Mhm. But I'm
So
not gonna
it really
lie.
touches my heart when y'all say that y'all like me and y'all find me entertaining.
I'm not gonna
It really
lie.
do.
I was one of your people that was in like the little group chat or whatever. Remember you had that group chat and it all
I
just
had
kind of
yo. See how
yeah.
black women just turned me off from
I ain't
doing that.
gonna lie. I did feel some type of way, but I got over it. I'm not gonna
But
hold
it
you. I
wasn't
felt I
you.
was
It was
one of
just
them.
like that's what I do. That's what I do.
Right.
When I stop fucking with one in a particular sect, I just cut everything off and have to start. It's kind of like hitting rock bottom. That's how I hit
It's
rock bottom. I
yeah.
cut everything and everybody off, and then I build myself back up again.
And sometimes you got to do that. Listen, I'm not one for the jokes, the bullying, all of that. Honestly, if you're entertaining, you know how to sell it. Do you at the end of the day? Do you at the end of the day?
It almost broke my heart the way black women have treated me.
Listen, I like I said, I felt some type of way, but I got over it. At the end of the day, you entertaining, and I'm gonna give props where it's due. I can't discredit you for that.
Yeah, don't put us
Clearly,
all in one
you
box because we
no,
definitely
I'm
love you, Janai.
and no.
Yeah,
At the end of
you
the day,
definitely got
your
something
name
to
out there for a reason. They talk
I
about
heard
you
that.
for a
I heard
reason.
that. But is it on TikTok? People, somebody said some shit about TikTok. The other, have y'all seen people spreading the word?
say. Yeah, I see you. Listen, you
Mhm.
doing your big one. That's why I said don't give
What
up.
do you
Please
mean?
don't give
I
up.
don't see it. Where is it?
It's everywhere.
I
You
have
you you
seen
definitely
little
doing it
clips and
everywhere.
stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like some people have posted like
Yeah.
little clips, of dang. I
But
saw
see, that's
somebody
the
post like
thing.
a
You
little clip.
hilarious, and at the same time, people like the truth. So, like you said, you like to entertain. So it's entertaining with the truth. You gonna
Right.
always eat with that, like entertaining with the
Right.
truth.
Always.
Oh,
No
we
matter
always
what I
watch
talk
it.
about, that's what I be trying to tell them.
Yeah,
No matter what I talk about.
yeah. No matter
Listen, when I
what,
started
you can be talking
following
about that screw in
you,
your mouth right now, but it's gonna be the truth.
it was during Netta time when it was
That
Netta and Charles
It's the truth,
time.
though.
That's when I first started
boy, I ate
following
them up
them.
every day for about what 4 months in the road. Boy,
Or the
I
one
listen.
lady,
I
yeah.
roasted them so bad every
Hmm.
day. I got sick and tired of talking about them.
And yeah, exactly. When he started talking about that paternity test, that did it. That definitely did it, y'all.
And that,
Yep.
yep,
That
that
paternity test did
TikTok is
that.
posting that he died behind asking for a paternity test. Yep,
Hmm. The truth
yeah,
hurt, but the truth is the
that's
truth.
what,
They would say the lie's more entertaining. No, the truth is more entertaining. If you ask me.
yeah, because the truth gonna stick like hot grits. The lie,
Amen.
that shit gonna be soupy, it bumps and turns and
Mind
tell
you,
one
we
lie, you
know it's
gotta
a
tell
lie.
some more
Yep.
lies. That shit ain't
Hmm.
entertaining. That shit is pathetic, miserable, and niggas trauma
Amen.
bonding.
Hmm. That
And that
part,
Anyways,
trauma
trauma
listen.
bond.
bonding be something.
Listen, I gotta get up out of here, but I definitely
All right.
appreciate y'all. I
Of
definitely have some
course. I'ma stay
ideas.
tuned. Cause listen, I'm off today. I'm off on the
I can't
weekends, but
wait.
I'ma
Wait
stay
to watch the show
tuned.
tonight.
Listen, I gotta wait till
Yeah.
Super Bowl. I'm going live after the Super Bowl.
Okay, no worries.
All
I
right.
already
Who you
got
going with
you on
though?
my
Who you
notification.
going with
Yes,
though? Who
ma'am.
you going with? Who you going with? Who you going with? Who you going with?
Eagles.
Thank you,
Period.
thank you, thank you for making it
Period.
make
East
sense.
Coast. East Coast. East Coast.
All
Bye.
right, bye, my
Bye.
son. Oh wait, oh somebody sent me the message. Y'all can send messages on here. Let me see. Oh my God, what
Yes,
is
you
this message?
can.
Somebody said, "Okay, we know Ronnie send a lot of messages to a lot of people, including our followers. Why he's scared? This man." Okay, that's the message to them being scared. I want the proof in the content because I seen it a long time ago about how Blueface got stabbed up and Hot Piss set it up. So if
I think
anybody
I
know
have a
that,
friend who might have the screenshot. I might be able to get it from her because she
I
be
can call
collecting.
Bodine too. I'm gonna call Bodine as soon as I get off of this. Yeah, I'm gonna call
Yeah.
Bodine, but if you can get it too, let me know. So we need different
All right.
avenues. All right,
All right.
much love. Bye,
Cool.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys follow me. I'm gonna follow you back. Am I following you? I'm following you.
Yeah, I'm following you too tonight. I follow you as well. Yep.
All right, boo. Since they want to
Oh.
shut me down on Instagram, anything I gotta say on Instagram, we're gonna say it on Bigo. Ain't that's the
Hmm.
crazy thing? The circus is so dumb. People want to hear from Denied, and now the circus is gonna come over here. Ain't this where they got and they leader came from to?
They just want to